Warning, there's cursing, but if that offends you, fuck you. Okay, sorry. It's just something I started doing. I'm also trying to keep my videos down to an hour each, so that it's not a ridiculous amount of time. Because there was times where I was broadcasting this dude, and I was like making 3-4 hour videos, and I was like, yeah, who's gonna watch 3-4 hours of me just dicking around on Witcher 3? An hour seems a little more reasonable for some gameplay time for when it comes to like watching a video. Yeah. No, like, I haven't done it recently at all. I think it was like yesterday and today that I really got back into it again. It doesn't really matter though. Like, I've been going through some of the videos and it's just like, one view. Okay. Fine. Yeah, no problem.
And once they surrounded Harelip himself, well, I believe he'd rather have faced the woodland spirit.
Your spirit is a very old Leshen. He's dangerous, but I should be able to deal with him.
Rid us of him, yet he's what made us invincible. Turned us into great warriors.
Maybe I wasn't clear. The woodland spirit is a monster. Cut with a sword, he'll bleed and die. Like you, like me.
He's much more. Thanks to him, the woods teem with game, and our women bear strong babes. The power of the woodland spirit makes us the best hunters in the Isles. True, not every lad who sets out to be a hunter survives the sacred ritual. But
I don't know what. I might go with you because I don't think I've ever done your line of it.
Back by the tree, you said you know another way to stop the Leshen.
We must return to the old path, restore the old ways, roam the woods with knife and spear, fight on even terms and prove our valor. That would please him. Our ancestors placed the Covenant Stone in the woods, laid sacrifices of prized game on it, and thus made a pact to do as they did. Go south along the brook, submit to the trial by burning a sacrifice of wolves' hearts on the sacred spot.
I'm gonna go with I don't know yet.
Haven't decided what to do yet.
Try to kill the woodland spirit, and you'll bring his wrath upon us all.
Gotta give this some thought. So long.
I also gotta talk to the other buddy too. See, the thing is, I really like fighting Leshens. They burn so fucking easy. So fucking easy. Leshens. I'm on a quest and I can either choose to let the Leshen live or fight it because it's been killing these townspeople. And there's one guy that wants me to spare him and one guy that doesn't want me to spare him, and I'm just trying to decide what I want to do. And my rule of thumb so far has been monsters or creatures that aren't really dangerous, let them live. But the ones that are dangerous, fuck them over. Yeah. And this one's pretty much a really dangerous one, but it could be turned into a not so dangerous one, and it does sort of affect the story a little bit later on. Well, not really, but it, like, you know those parts of The Witcher 3 where things like that weird story telling thing it does? This is one of those things that will determine how the Skellige Isles are. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I played, but okay, I should. Really? Well, I got one file where I have I have both playthroughs, and I'm at max level in that one. This one, because I know a little bit more of what I'm doing in it, what story elements that I want to do for the first playthrough, and what story elements that I want to do for the second playthrough. Just because if you do it one way in the first playthrough, you do get decent items and stuff like that. But if you want to go through the second playthrough and do different choices than you did the first time around, you don't get the same items. And I just think if I do it the way I'm planning on doing it, I'll have really decent items for my second playthrough that I didn't have access to in my first. You can only have 2 playthroughs in Witcher. Yeah, yeah, that was my thought when I came across that. I was like, really? Are you serious? I can't... Are you fucking kidding me? No, you don't lose all your shit. It's a different save file. But basically, you got the first playthrough, and then you got playthrough 2, and then you can't do another NG plus after that. Yeah, so you're basically stuck with that. So let's see if I can get a card from this guy. Actually,
let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
No, I haven't. Really? That's awesome. Yeah. It may not be a good idea while I'm broadcasting this. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I don't need that on my, I don't need that on my shit. Oh, motherfucker, he's using... I fucking hate these guys with monster decks. I really do. bitch motherfucker. And I don't even got a decent hand. Of course you did. Fuck you. Oh, okay.
Baron hopes the Blades have got it all, but I'm guessing you're more interested in Blades.
I want my money back, asshole. Give me a decent hand this time. Holy fuck, that pissed me off. Okay. Still looking like a sort of crap hand. I got a rebirth. And still didn't give me any of my fucking spy cards. I got 3 fucking in there, and I got a low amount of cards in my deck. I should at least get 1 every fucking hand. But no, can't have that. Can't have that at all. Especially where I'm fighting these fucking monster deck users. Spy card. Ah, fuck off. You cats better fuck off. Last thing I need is them running past the fucking cord of the TV and knocking the TV over. There, got my money back, and hopefully you give me a card. Okay, thank you. Where's this dude? You know what? I really want to kill this thing, so I'm gonna go with you.
Went to look at the tracks in the woods. Spirit sure knows how to make an impression on intruders.
Told you, he likes killing.
Almost certain we're dealing with an old Leshen.
An ordinary beast then.
Sorry, what?
Just as I said.
Not so ordinary.
Sorry,
Monster like
say that
that's a
again?
serious threat to the village, and to me, if you decide to hire me.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
you fret. We'll have the gold.
Just one small problem. The Leshen's marked one of you. As long as that individual lives near its domain, the beast can't be killed. Not completely. Sooner or later, it'll be reborn.
Must be one of the elders. Harold, I'm sure of it. You heard him.
Words aren't enough. Gotta find the mark my way.
Folk won't believe you. They'd never listen to an outsider accusing one of their own. But you find the marked one, and I'll handle the rest.
Gotta use my senses. Find the one marked by the woodland spirit.
Okay. Shade. Yo. Look at me, cat. No, my cats are doing this fucking game with each other where it's running back and forth. Like, I don't care if they run back and forth between, like, the kitchen and the bedrooms and stuff like that. It's just in the living room where I got the TV and the cords. And this fucking thing's scratching on something again.
What a sword.
No, okay, let's see here.
Got your eye on you.
Okay, nobody's lighting up yet.
By your portraits. Little one yourself.
Watch it. I'm not seeing anybody. Tells me to look around here, but nobody's lighting up.
Respect, Witcher.
Druids managed to contain the curse, but the pestilence still blows in the winds.
Where the fuck is this cunt? I know it's a girl because I've done this part of the quest before.
Something I've always wondered. What do you Witchers do before
Seems to me you're from far.
Nobody in here.
Will Sven visit today? Of course he will.
The Leshen's chosen the girl. Damn it.
Katie.
So, find out who's mates with the beast?
It's not intentional. The marked individual has no idea.
You don't know the elders like I do. Every last one of them codgers would surrender his mother to please the monster. And no point in mincing words. Said yourself, the monster's helper must die first.
No one needs to die. The marked one should leave the village. That's enough. If they never return, the Leshen will never be reborn.
Did you hear what the Witcher said? We've but to banish the elders to have peace for all time.
The Leshen's marked Hilda.
Hilda?
We must banish her. Said so yourself.
But she's one of us. For the good of the village, Sven. Drive her out. Make sure she knows she's not to return. Ever.
Not going with her? Funny. Thought you cared for her.
Tend to your own affairs and leave me to mine. I did what I had to do. Now it's your turn.
Yep. Sure is my turn.
Well, my dad's my dad would be just like that.
Leshen's territory begins here. Need to destroy all the totems before I find the beast.
Okay. Yeah, and I got my fire set. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, never mind. Okay, let's go. That's one. Hello, wolves. Oh my god. Land a fucking hit, why don't you? Thank you. Where's the fucking totem? Oh, I'm looking right at it and fucking didn't notice it. Okay, let's go search these bodies. Oh my god. You're not even fucking around yet. It's gotta be this way. Aren't you cute? Oh, fuck off. Come on. There. How do you like that? You like that, do you? How about another one? And another. Like I said, you burn real fucking easy. There's still an enemy there. What? What was that fucking noise? Why is that still fucking showing me up like that? This game glitches sometimes. Well, it's showing a quest marker, but I already took it out, and it didn't leave the map for a good minute there. And then earlier today, when I was trying to search an area, the drowners just kept on respawning until there was like, I think like 15 dead drowner bodies just floating on the surface of the water, just because I kept on killing them and they kept on respawning them like almost as instantly as I was killing them. I was like, the fuck? How the fuck are you supposed to explore this area if it just keeps on respawning the fucking enemies? Why the fuck did you guys kill the guy?
Hey! Hey! Look at this. Told you the Witcher had solved this.
What happened?
You rid us of the beast. We rid ourselves of its accomplices.
Sorry, what?
Don't worry. Our agreement stands. I heard your coin, you did.
Oh. I could still hear you though. Well, sort of.
Nothing's changed. Leshen's gone, true, but a murderer still haunts the village.
Your work is done, Witcher. You've done your part, and I've done mine.
Think the village will go along with this?
Folk will calm down, realize the guilty needed to be punished. Do you hear? Fear will not rule my village. There will be no more killings. Go to your homes. And you, Witcher, on your way. No more monsters left around here.
I still see a couple of monsters right in fucking front of me. I only received 2 experience from that? This is getting fucking ridiculous, man. Trying to fucking level up so that I can get that fucking sword from Blood and Wine, but no. These quests all have to be fucking that, and I also want to get through the fucking, I also want to get my enchantment stuff, but no, can't do that because those fuckers don't fucking get burned. So that's secondary. What's your contracts? That's apparently not too far from here. Okay.
Friends we show heart, foes we show heart.
Okay. This has to be... Oh, dude, is that fiend thing? Oh, it is.
The fiend.
You should be dead. You fucking asshole.
Ran off to its lair to lick its wounds. Need to track it down. Ran this way. Cross to the other side. Came this way, toppling trees.
Oh, I think I see it anyways.
Won't get away this time.
And done. Or not. Now you're done. And collect my trophy. Yeah, don't need to watch this every fucking time. Okay. Only 25? Fuck, man, this is getting really fucking annoying.
Yellow tunic. Must be Obey. Avenge those boys. There's that at least.
Okay. Before I go anywhere, I kind of want to explore this place. It's an old, run-down village. Okay. Well, that's a burnt corpse. You still there? Oh, okay. It just went real quiet for a while there.
Greetings. Any tidings?
Bad ones. Your son's dead, killed by a fiend. All I could do was avenge him.
I told him, son, nothing good ever came out of Pharaoh. Stay home. Your time will come for adventures and glory. Your reward. This gold brought me no luck. May it serve you better.
Okay, there, that's more like it. 300 experience. Nice. Okay, quests. Witcher contracts.
The blood of kings.
Okay, that's down here.
A Witcher. Hear about the dragon, I reckon.
Tell me about this dragon. What's it look like, for instance?
You don't know? What kind of monster slayer are you? It's got scales, wings, claws. A dragon's a dragon. Point Gavin. Just go kill it. For it makes more corpses.
Let's talk about the reward. See what you're offering.
Did you say anything?
Usually get that much for a necker.
Okay, just had to make sure. Okay.
What? I'll not give you that. One dragon or many.
Okay, so what's the middle of that? Let's go with 330.
You're asking a few crowns too many, master.
Okay, fine. Let's make it 300. Even 300.
It's a lot, but then the dragon's a lot too. So be it. Exit.
Witchers don't usually kill dragons, but I'll look into it. You said something about victims, right?
Two brothers, Askell and Nillis, went out to hunt. Turned into prey. Wounds so horrible. Even I went.
I know before we start doing this D&D campaign, I'll get you some basic classes,
Fascinating story, I'm sure. But
and you can then you can look over them and see what you like. Me, more than likely, I'm gonna probably go with either monk or fighter as a starting thing. The thing I like about monk is you can take different vows and you get different bonuses and stuff for those vows, but if you break those vows, you basically you basically lose all those abilities that come from taking a vow. But I remember yeah. So the one that I tend to, like I said, it's been years, but the one that I do remember taking a few times was the Vow of Poverty. So basically, I don't take any gold. I don't own anything. Like, it's weird. Like, say my character wants to use, like, say, an axe as a weapon or something like that. I technically can use it, but at the end of the fight, I kind of gotta discard it, like as if discard it because I don't want to be considered owning it. It's more so of I'm using this. Yeah, exactly. It's just basically I'm using this right now. I don't own it. I'm just using it right now to help me out. And then after the thing's done, I just chuck it. One of the things we did do, because technically it wasn't mine. It belonged to another player character, but they couldn't use it for shit. So they would just go, okay, beginning of battle, chuck me the weapon. Here you go. Here, use this for this. Technically, technically, it's the other player's possession. He just figured it'd be more useful to have it around just in case we got into trouble. So yeah, you'd have to. Yeah. Well, but the character that I made that had the 4 arms, he really didn't need a weapon. There was one. What do you mean? Like, do you just come off people they have, or is it more that literally take what they have? Well, like, say you kill an enemy, right? At the end of the fight, you can choose to loot the bodies like you do normally in like a lot of other games, and it's whatever they had carrying on them that you could possibly find. But yeah, I even remember the 4-armed creature. Fuck off, guys! I don't need you guys knocking over the TV. I'll fucking swat you. Yeah, it's still the same one that I bought off of you. So, yeah. I've only had a like, there's these like almost white bar things that pop up every now and again, but I just tap the TV to get it to clear. But no, it's doing pretty good. But that 4-armed character that I had in one of the what I was doing was instead of having a weapon, depending on the size of the enemy. But there's these creatures that we ended up fighting, and they were like lizard men things, but they weren't medium sized. They were a size smaller. So my character, with one of each of his arms, would just grab an enemy, and then whack it on, then slam it onto the ground, and then use its dead corpse as a weapon. we continue on afterwards, so it's like, so the DM will have like a couple hours worth of gameplay planned out, right? And so like if our characters don't die, then the next session, the next time that we play, it'll be just continuing off from where we left off. Yeah, there's a couple rules that different DMs will go by to solve the problem. Like say, like say like 2 out of 3 of the player characters end up dying. Sometimes they'll just get you to recreate the character, but a level lower than the original character, and you just change the name, and then the DM will reintroduce that new character in some sort of way. Other DMs just say, fuck it, yeah, your character died, so we'll just rename your character and then have it meet up, that renamed character meet up with the current players. Well, like I said, I'll have to get you some character classes for you to look at. I know I tend to go with fighter / monk build.
Well, another come to gawk at the dragon's victims. Perhaps I should start charging for the pleasure.
Perhaps. I wouldn't pay you, though. See enough corpses in my line of work. I'm a witcher.
I'll have to look it up. Like I said, we're just in the planning phase right now and trying to get to see who wants to play.
Is there anybody else that we can get in here to play, or is that just
Well, most games you need 3 to 4 player characters. There was one dude that I think he was doing it over Skype, and he had like, I think it was like 14 to 20 people playing it. Yeah, so yeah, well, see, that's why it's like just having just 2 people that isn't really enough as player characters. But having more than 5 player characters tends to make the game run slower. Just because of the nature of the game. Like I said, if you go and watch the TFS at the table, you'll get a really good idea of how it goes.
What the hell's a chassis? Is that like a body or something? Like 8 sides?
You mean the chassis? Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, it'd be somewhere on the body of the car, probably.
Might not be easy for you, but I have to look at their injuries.
At least you asked me permission, not like the others. If it'll help you kill the beast, if I do as you will.
I know I'm going to be getting off of this pretty soon, and
In the
probably
glade
gonna
past
go.
the river. The lads, they like that place since they were tykes. They go there to catch hares.
Oh, okay.
That's everything
Well,
for now. Thanks for your help.
right now I just gotta get the water boiling, and then I can make something to eat. But yeah, once my food's ready, I'm gonna probably end up getting off this and watching something like. Probably end up watching Smallville or something like that. Oh, okay. Okay, now it's time to examine these fucks.
Claw marks, bite marks, but no fire damage. Interesting.
I've told you all. Please, leave me be.
What's this little boy doing in the fucking room with dead corpses? Wanna would be funny. Everything that you're saying isn't gonna end up showing up in the video, so I'm just gonna sound like a fucking crazy person.
Pretty weak dragon. Couldn't lift a cow. Just tore it up and left it here.
One of my favorite Simpsons thing is like where Ralph goes, there's a leprechaun in my sandbox. He tells me to burn things. Examine the fucking thing. Come on, dude.
Cow's blood. Might lead me to the lair.
Oh, don't tell me this is the one where I got.
Bone shattered. Fell from high up. A nest. A forktails looks like, but it's empty. No point waiting. Gotta rustle up some bait.
Yeah, this is the one, isn't it? Fuck. I don't like these ones.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crown.
So will you help with the dragon, or not?
Found your dragon's nest. But I'll need bait to kill it. A sheep, for instance.
Ah, I see. Gonna stuff it with sulfur.
Another ally of the brave little shoemaker. Now I'll manage without sulfur. Just need a sheep, unseasoned.
Fine. There's one I can give you. A bit mangy, but it'll do. Know how to get a sheep to move where you want. Gotta drive it like a sheepdog. Go at it from the left, it'll go right. Go at it from the right, it'll go...
If dogs have figured it out, think I'll manage as well.
I fucking hate this.
How do you call a sheep? Here, sheepy sheepy? Hey sheep, come here. You got us a fork-tailed hound. Giddy up, sheep. Move along. Hooah.
Move. Okay, this thing. Fuck off. Stop going. Go. Come on. No. Fuck off. There you go. Fuck off. Stop fucking just standing in one fucking place.
You died for a good cause, Sheep. Rest in peace.
I don't like how it just, because you got a new trophy, it switches out the one that you had before. What? Yeah. Something like that. 10% chance. That would become I think synesthesia or something like along those lines. It's basically where like one person, like somebody that says that they can taste colors, or like, okay, like one sense is tied to another in a weird way. So like if you hear something, you might taste cherries, or something, like a sound that you hear might make you taste cherries, or you. I'm pretty sure it's called synesthesia or something along those lines, but it's an actual condition that exists where two or more senses are linked in a weird way. So like some people, the most common one that I've heard of is like when music's playing, they'll see a barrage of colors. Instead, so they'll hear a sound and like say like, you know how like you know how there's musical notes where it's like A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Like say a G tone will produce the color purple, like you were saying. Well, no, it's just that there's some sort of wiring in that person's brain that crosses the two. It's not something. It's not something that you can develop or train yourself to have. There's some people that have had it happen when they received an injury to their head and developed it. But in most times the people, because it is rare, but the people that that do have that condition, it's usually something that they're born with. But there have been times when somebody has received a head injury and had that develop.
So will you help with the dragon?
Well, it's not really loose. It's just the way the brain is wired, and the brain's really weird at recovering from shit.
Yeah, and it had golden scales and smoke poured out its ass like it does out of a chimney.
Just like the skulls sing it. You've earned your reward.
And the princess's hand. But I'll just take the coin.
There's a monster. Up comes the Witcher. Monster's gone.
Still not quite a level up yet. What other quests do we got? Actually, I'm gonna end this video right here. Try to keep it around an hour each time. Okay.